what's going on, guys? Try back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my death predictions video. Going to be doing my final one for this season. Of course, we'll do one for next season once the season's over. But we're going to be talking about who is it going to be, who is most likely to be killed off in the Walking Dead Season 5's finale, Episode 16, Conquer. Okay, so I absolutely couldn't wait to do this video. I've been listening to 9 Inch Nails Somewhat Damaged on repeat for like 2 hours. So if you guys haven't heard, it's a song from the intro from episode 15, Try. Amazing, man. And there's something about Trent Reznor's music, and because he scores movies now too, right? And he did Gone Girl, and he's done a lot of David Fincher stuff. Seven has some 9 Inch Nails stuff in there, and man, I just love rock, and there's not much of it nowadays. It's not too popular nowadays, and to see it in the intro of The Walking Dead, I just, this hardcore industrial, I just loved it. I love 9 Inch Nails. So anyway, I favorited their video, but, or the video for it that posted, the actual song. I won't put a link for it, but definitely if you guys want to listen to it, just go to YouTube search bar, type in 9 Inch Nails Somewhat Damaged. You'll find it, play it, listen to it. It's awesome. We hear a bit of it, of course, at the beginning of Try. So what a way to start off! What an incredible episode! When you listen to the full song, it really reflects on Rick quite a bit. So definitely check that out, I would say, and just think about the lyrics. Think about Rick's state at that time and what happens later on at the end of the episode. Great choice, really great choice of a song. So I want to do the death predictions right away. We'll do the best season video pretty soon, and I'll give my thoughts on what the best season is. Is season 3 still my favorite, or is season 5 taking that title now? So that'll be to come this week. Of course, lots of Q&As too. Send me your guys' questions for the finale, what you think, what's going on, and we'll do lots of videos this week. So this one, who's going to die in the finale? We know we're going to see at least a couple deaths. Right off the bat, a couple clips to highlight. We have the sneak peek with Carol, where she actually confronts Peter with her knuckle knife, or knife that has the knucks on it, the brass knucks on it, and she basically, it's a really cool sneak peek. I'll put the link in the description for you guys if you haven't seen it yet. And she's like, considering just killing him right then and there, or attacking him at least. Wow, crazy stuff. So how's that going to play out? How's that going to go? What's going to happen? I just can't wait to see. That also said, we've got a couple comments that we need to review for this one. One for Norman Reedus, which I've let you guys know a few times. He tells fans to bring Kleenex to the finale. That was in an interview, and also Michael Cudlitz, who plays Abraham, he has also come out and said that the finale is going to piss us off, but it's going to be... I forget the exact wording, but it's basically going to piss us off, but it'll also be satisfying. So that right there, to me would mean that it's going to have a pretty big character death in the finale. Now, someone also brought up in a recent Q&A, I forget the name of the user, sorry, for whoever sent that through, but I did address the question, and they had basically brought up the point that we've had deaths from characters that were introduced in season 2, 3, 4, and 5, but we haven't had any of like the original crew, like season 1 deaths, like major deaths at this point. So, based on what they're telling us, it sounds like we probably will be seeing one in the finale. Who's it going to be? Is it possible that when Carol does that, Peter will somehow get the knife away from her and stab her and kill her, or will she leave and kind of leave him there, and then he'll go out and attack somebody and try to kill her or try to kill somebody? Maybe try to kill Rick and just have the situation go bad, have something happen. I think that's pretty reasonable to say. It's a good prediction. I mean, based on the original, comic book series, of course, after Peter and Rick have this fight, Peter does, he is fed up with everything and how things are going, and that he lost the fight basically, which again we'll talk about in the Q&A. Some people think he did better than he should have. Lots of things to talk about, but he's lost the fight now. He's going to be looking to, he's going to be really upset, really angry, and he's going to be looking to exact some kind of revenge, I would think, against Rick, and also possibly against Deanna, because Deanna has not exiled Rick or, done something like that to him. And, Peter's going to be outraged by it. And also with Carol, coming in and doing that, possibly killing him herself. We'll have to see how that full scene plays out, or him getting the knife away from her, or her letting him go. I guess we'll have to see what happens. But definitely, you could see Carol trying to kill him after what she went through with Ed, knowing what was happening with Peter and Jesse and Sam. Wow, so just absolutely crazy stuff. Carol is one to watch for, I think, in the finale. I really hope they don't kill her off. but a lot of people have brought up the good point that she's had a lot of time this season. She had the big intro. She's had a lot of focus all throughout with the Beth thing. Her and Daryl going to find Beth, and she's just had a lot of focus, a lot of concentration recently. And even last season 2 and season 4, she's had a lot of time, so we could definitely see it. Now, another one of our season 1 original characters to watch out for is Glenn. Some people bring up the point that in the promo he's crying. He looks like he's got some blood on him, something of the sort. Something's going on. What has him so upset? Has someone been killed off? Has Maggie been hurt or something happening with that? What's going on? Has he killed Nicholas? Has Nicholas, who has taken the J-gun, looking to get some revenge against him or somebody else? I guess we'll have to wait and see, exactly what happens. But I do think Glenn is another one that we'd have to watch for in the finale because, again, there hasn't been a season 1. Based on the comments from Norman Reedus and Michael Cudlitz, sounds like we could see one of our core characters be killed off. So Carol and Glenn for me are the top for that. In terms of Daryl, I have said before that I did think that possibly we were going to see something with Daryl, but now I'm thinking probably not. Now some people think maybe he could be captured by the wolves. They could tie him to a tree or something, and then maybe Morgan later on could come and rescue him, something like that. It's not a bad prediction. I don't think we're going to see that at this point in time. I think Daryl's in the clear at this point. I think he's safe. But I wasn't exactly sure before. I mean, he's gotten a lot of time all throughout the series, but definitely recently he hasn't had that many scenes. He hasn't had that much. Granted, they don't always telegraph it like with Tyrese, right? But yeah, so I think Daryl's probably okay for now. I think he's safe. I don't think he's going to be killed off by the wolves or any other set of circumstances. I think him and Aaron are going to be all right. I think so. So those are my thoughts on those. As far as like a lot of the other survivors go in the group, you have Sasha, you have Michonne, you have Maggie, all the rest. I don't really see any of them as being in jeopardy right now. The only one would possibly be Maggie because of Glenn's reaction, but I don't know how realistic that is. Would Nicholas try to kill Maggie? I mean, I don't think so. That'd be pretty twisted. But yeah, we did talk about recently too that Glenn should have probably killed Nicholas for what he did with Noah right then and there and just left and actually just killed him rather than knocked him out and brought him back. And I do still strongly feel that way, especially now that Nicholas has a gun and they're at odds with each other. I think it would have been a smarter move for Glenn in that case to actually kill him since he can't be trusted and he actually got Noah killed. He's really of no value on runs. I don't think he's personally a valuable member of the group. Not to Rick's group, he's not. Maybe to Alexandria group. But if Rick's group was able to take him out at that point, they'd have more of a stake. They'd have more of a strong position in Alexandria if things come, to blows between the groups, right? If the whole battle just breaks out between, Deanna and Rick vying for leadership of the Alexandria, right? Which we've already kind of seen start a little bit of, right? And see Michonne kind of diffuse the situation by hitting him. Okay, so yeah, so in terms of death predictions, Glenn is pretty high up there. Carol's pretty high up there. Maggie possible, but in terms of the rest, like Carol or Carl and all the others, I don't think so. I also don't think we're going to see the scene from the comic books. Now this is kind of spoilery, where Carl accidentally gets shot or something like that. I don't think we're going to see that. Not in this finale. I think that's going to be probably a season 6 thing if they do it, and I do think they will do it, but they might do it in a different order, different way of happening, and it should be pretty crazy to see. So aside from that, we're looking at that's Rick's core group. I don't think we're going to see many deaths. I mean, obviously you have Eugene, you have all the rest, Tara and all the others. Tara could die, I guess, but I tend to think at this point she'll probably be all right. Aside from that, Abraham probably safe, Rosita probably safe. The rest of Rick's group, Sasha, I think they'll probably be okay, I would say, for the most part. Going to the Alexandria people. Now Nicholas, he's one that I could definitely see killed off in the finale. Probably will be. Then we have some of the others. You've got like Tobin, he could be finale or season 6, right? You have, Peter, of course, I would say he's probably going to be killed off. Reg, I think he'll probably be killed off in the finale. Deanna, I don't think Deanna's going to be killed off here. It'd be strange if she was. I mean, it's possible, but I tend to think she probably won't be yet, because she is a very important character right now, and in season 6 she'll probably be one of our mainstay top point of view type characters for a while. At least she's going to be in a lot of scenes. We've already seen her and Rick kind of going back and forth in their discussion about what they're going to do about Rick Grimes. So that's pretty much everybody in terms of the ones I think that are questionable. Of course, you've got Enid, you've got the other all the boys and stuff that of Alexandria, all the people that are around. I mean, you could see some deaths from different random characters if a group attacks, or depending on how the finale goes. We don't have anything telegraphing the wolves actually attacking yet. But, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So in terms of death predictions, I'm predicting a few characters from the Alexandria group, including Pete. I don't think he's going to make it. And, I think he'll be killed off either by Carol or somebody else. Maybe not in that sneak peek scene, because if Carol was to kill him, they probably wouldn't show it to us in a sneak peek. Usually they show us stuff in a sneak peek that's not, prevalent. But someone's probably going to kill him. Nicholas probably. And, from out of our core group of survivors, I had to pick one person. Damn, man, it might be Carol. Is she the most likely right now in terms of what we've seen so far? I think in terms of what we've seen so far, Carol might be most likely. Carol or Glenn, one of the two. So crazy, man. Probably Carol. So hope not, but we'll have to see how it all shakes down, how everything goes. Let me know what you guys think for the finale, what your death predictions are, who you think's going to die. I know we're going to see something. We're going to see at least a couple deaths, with probably at least one big one. So let me know what you guys think, and if you like the video, please, what to do. Please thumb it up below. Check out the 9 Inch Nails song if you guys are interested. Share it, favorite it, and if you're new and you want to subscribe, bottom left to go ahead and subscribe, and you'll see my review this weekend. You'll see all the predictions I do, including this one, and you'll get the Q&As on almost a daily basis. Anyway, that's it for this one, guys. See you tomorrow. As always, it's Trev. Same peace.